Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, and I'm currently in Orlando at the PGA Demo Day. I'm here with Alan Hocknell.
Hi.
Or Doctor.
Thank you.
So, I have spoken to the guys back in Europe.
Yeah.
They are very excited about Jailbreak, and they've kind of been saying that, I'm YouTube based, I've had a lot of comments when the driver first came out.
Yep.
All they've done is put some bars in.
Yeah, big deal.
Whereas,
right.
obviously, I'm fortunate I get to speak to people behind the scenes, and they're like, actually, we are very excited about this.
Yeah, yeah.
So could you explain to me, or the people at home,
sure,
why they're not just a couple of bars? What are they actually doing?
What are they trying to do? Yeah. Okay, so here's the driver here, and you know, when you've got impact between the face and the ball, the face on the club, the ball on the club face, the face deflects, and that happens in every kind of impact. And the more the face deflects, the more efficient the energy transfer to the ball actually gets, and the more ball speed you get as a result. So we wanted to find a way of trying to make that face deflect more than it would otherwise. And one way to do that is to recognize also that as a result of the face deflecting, the rest of the body is trying to stretch apart. So the crown wants to go up and the sole wants to go down, trying to stretch apart. So we're putting those bars, the Jailbreak bars, in behind the face in a very specific way in order to stop that flexing in the vertical direction, so stiffening the head vertically. It makes the face flex more during impact, and make the face thinner as a result of that actually. Makes the face flex more during impact, gives us a more efficient energy transfer to the ball, ends up with more ball speed. Makes it sound sort of straightforward. It was incredibly difficult to actually come up with this. You know, the first thing that we saw was the Big Bertha Alpha driver with its gravity core, and it did something a little different. It didn't really enhance ball speed, but there was something sufficiently different about that, where the connection between the crown and the sole was there, that we said, well, if we move it forward and if we can enhance it, amplify it, harness it, maybe we can do something useful with it. And sure enough, the computer simulation showed a little bit counterintuitively that adding stiffness in and around this area behind the face actually increased the flexibility of the face and made the ball go further.
And is this like a good example, like if we were to talk like gear effect, you know how people think about gear effect in like just 2D, whereas obviously it's a very much a 3D model. Is this kind of an example of where people think of ball speed as just like 2D?
Yeah, I think you're right. We're looking at the dynamics of the entire head. So clearly the ball is only in contact with the face. So we're trying to sort of focus as much of the energy onto the face as possible by making the rest of the body as stiff as possible. So it's the body and the face working in tandem, and Jailbreak is, if you like, the connection between the two that really unleashes this extra ball speed.
And then in terms of ball speed, like are we talking ball speed out of like a solid contact, like out of the sweet spot, or are we saying just on like off-centered hits? What are you
really, you know, that's one of the things that has been going on in the driver world for the last little while, is that there's been sort of limits on how fast you can make the ball go off the center of the face. So we've been focusing a lot on off-center impact. And with this driver, yes, we've got great face design and great stability of the head, great forgiveness, great MOI measurements. So that does mean that the off-center performance is greater than it was before. But the most exciting part is that the performance out of the center of the face is also a lot higher. So we've elevated the entire face, the center and the off-center locations. And that's what's really getting people excited, you know, behind us here. When they do and they don't hit the center of the face, they're seeing this leap in ball speed.
Yeah, like I've never actually missed the center of the face.
Okay.
I am very excited. I've hit some shots. I've got a Sub-Zero, and I've hit shots that I have not hit before.
Right.
So I said when it first came, loved the look. Thought, do you mean beautiful club? I was always going to game it because it is just beautiful.
Yeah, thanks.
But I also said, do you mean you're not going to thank me for this one? I also said I don't think it will go any further. I had an XR Sub-Zero. Do you mean that was a great product?
Pretty good, yeah.
Wasn't expecting any distance.
Yeah.
You did it.
Thank you.
You did it. So
yeah, thanks.
It is such a great product. It's now available like in fitting kits and stuff.
Yes.
So like if you're watching at home and you've tried it, do you mean get some comments down below? I was speaking to guys that have been in the European fitting centre and been custom fit, and they're seeing some crazy distance.
Yeah, we've been great, you know, seeing a lot of the pre-sale fitting kind of events. Players gaining 2, 3, 4, 5, some 6, 7 miles per hour, a couple of real outliers higher. It's real, it's true, and you can see it instantly when you're on a launch monitor.
Yeah. So like if you've tried it, get a comment down below. I hope to catch you soon. Perfect, mate.
Thanks.